So now we will begin working with the idea of the spine as a river. So we created a base for action with the resistance. Then we learned how to work with the spine in an articulated way through segmentation. And with the last drills of the patterns, we already started to open up of understanding how to move the spine in the space. Now, as the spine is moving in the space, we can think of the reality that water never runs in straight lines. It flows towards the lowest point, and when it reaches there, it circles to continue its movement. So, understanding this idea and thinking about the reality that the spine is filled up essentially, just like the rest of our body, with liquids, can give us a direction, even if it's more artistic or poetic or metaphorical, in how we can expect the spine to move freely in the space. Now, of course, we want to make this movement based on the concepts, the principles, and the exercise that we did before. But we don't want to be restricted by them anymore, and we want to free up a little bit more possibilities also to directions that we cannot exactly define or phrase in a specific name. For that reason, we like to open up this idea by working with a partner. The first exercise that we will do, Rosé will stand in a neutral position, and I will use a tennis ball or any other type of ball to create objectives in the space. When I position the objective, Rosé wants to use the principles we already worked with in order to touch the ball with the top of her head. Now, as I explained in the beginning, in this course, we're focusing on the segmentation, which means that we don't want yet to go into arching backwards that is based on different principles. So even if I position the ball behind Rosé, she wants to challenge herself to work more from the twist. One more time, this one. Yes. The twist, the curve, the lateral curve. And maybe through resistance, she can extend a bit more rather than go into an arch. We like to do with this exercise about 20 ball touches and then exchange roles. Another option for a different methodology is to put a song that you feel fit this type of movement, and that one partner is proposing directions for the duration of the whole song. When the song is over, to switch roles. If you prefer to count, 20 objectives is a very good objective, is a very good time frame for working this exercise. The second variation that we like to call as a joke, feeding the hamster, uses, first of all, the same position before, and it starts with the same idea, only that this time, Rosé wants to follow with her eyes the ball at all times. whenever I rotate the ball, as if I'm gonna feed an animal, she's coming and creating this touch. Since in this exercise there's additional movement happening, we can shorten a bit the number of repetitions and doing, for example, only 10 repetitions, or continuing the methodology of playing a song, and only when the song is over, we switch roles.